Okay, real talk. If you feel stuck in your English, it's probably not because you need more vocabulary or another grammar video.
Yeah, it's probably not a knowledge problem. It's a habit problem.
Most learners are stuck in study mode. They watch, they read, they scroll, but they don't speak. They don't use what they know.
In this episode, we're flipping that. We're going to help you stop cramming and start building real fluency with small habits that actually stick.
You don't need another app. You need a routine, and we're going to show you how to build it.
So, let's talk about the trap that so many English learners fall into: studying more. You finish one video and open another. You read about grammar rules, you scroll English posts, and it all feels productive, right?
But here's the thing. Fluency doesn't come from knowing more. It comes from doing more with what you already know.
Think of it like this. If you want to learn how to swim, you don't watch 100 videos about swimming. You get in the water, you kick, splash, struggle a little, but that's how you grow.
And English is the same. Watching and reading is input. That's good. But if you never speak, write, or use the language, you're just passively collecting information.
And the danger of passive study is that it tricks your brain. It feels like progress. But when someone asks you a question in real life, your brain freezes because it's never practiced output. You've never trained your voice to respond.
You don't build fluency by understanding English. You build fluency by using it, repeating it, making it a reflex.
That's why in this episode, we're not giving you more to memorize. We're giving you a better system, a way to build daily habits that turn what you know into how you speak.
It's simple, it's realistic, and it's way more effective than trying to cram another textbook chapter into your brain.
So let's get into it. You don't need a massive routine. You just need a few tiny habits that train your brain to think and speak in English a little more each day.
And the best part, these don't require hours of practice, expensive apps, or perfect grammar. You can start them today, even if your English isn't fluent yet.
Habit 1. The one-sentence speak aloud rule. Here's the first one. Every single day, say just one sentence out loud in English. That's it.
It could be anything. I'm making coffee. I have a meeting at 10. Or even, today's gonna be stressful. Then repeat that sentence 3 times to practice rhythm and tone.
You're not just saying words. You're training your voice, your mouth, and your confidence.
Habit 2. The 3-minute thinking practice. This one's easy. While doing something routine, like brushing your teeth, walking, or cooking, narrate your actions in English for 3 minutes.
You don't need perfect grammar. Just describe what's happening. I'm opening the fridge, no milk, maybe toast instead. This is thinking in English, not translating.
Habit 3. The real-world phrase drop. Pick one phrase you heard, maybe from this podcast or a show or video, and use it in real life.
You could drop it into a WhatsApp message, a voice memo, a comment online, or a real conversation. Doesn't matter where. The goal is to turn that phrase from something you know into something you use.
These habits sound small, but they're powerful, because they take what's in your head and start wiring it into your daily life.
And that's the whole point of fluency. It's not in your notes, it's in your routine.
So now you've got 3 solid habits. But let's talk about how to make them stick. Because the truth is, most people don't fail at English because they're lazy. They fail because they aim too big, too fast.
Exactly. They try to go from 0 to 60. I'm going to study an hour every night. But by day 3, life gets busy. And they quit.
Here's the mindset shift. Your English routine should be so small, it feels almost silly to skip. That's what makes it sustainable.
The minimum English practice routine.
This is what we call a minimum routine, something you can do in 2 to 5 minutes, any day, no matter what's going on in your life.
And when you do it every day, it becomes a real habit. Not just a language goal, but part of your rhythm.
Step 1. Stack it with something you already do. Habits are easier to keep when they're connected to something you already do, like drinking coffee, brushing your teeth, or walking the dog.
For example, every morning while I wait for my coffee to brew, I say one sentence in English. Just one. Out loud, it's automatic now. Step 2. Use the 1-to-1-to-1 formula. Here's the simple framework. One sentence out loud. One thought in English. One real-life phrase used somewhere that day.
That could be messaging a friend, leaving a comment, or even just saying something in your head while you're getting ready.
If you're thinking, is that enough? Yes, it is. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's to repeat, to use the language.
Step 3. Track it without stress. If you want to stay motivated, track your habit in a simple way. No big app or planner needed. Just make a little check mark in your notebook or phone.
Seeing that streak grow even for 3 days, 5 days, 10 days, it builds momentum. And momentum builds confidence.
The reason this works is because it removes the pressure. You don't need to study for an hour. You just need to show up in English for a few minutes. Every day.
And those few minutes add up. Trust me, I've seen students go from nervous speakers to confident communicators with just 3 minutes a day.
So forget perfection. Build repetition. That's how fluency grows.
All right, let's bring it all together. If you've ever felt stuck in your English, like you're studying but not improving, here's the truth. It's not about working harder. It's about creating habits that stick.
You don't need more apps, more videos, or more rules. You need a few minutes of English every day that actually live in your real life.
Quick recap.
Passive study feels productive, but it doesn't build fluency.
Confidence and flow come from repetition, not perfection.
We gave you 3 small habits that build fluency.
One sentence out loud.
Narrate 3 minutes of your routine.
Use one real-life phrase in the wild.
Then we showed you how to turn those habits into a routine.
Tie it to something you already do.
Keep it simple with the 1-1-1 formula.
Track it in a way that keeps you moving forward.
Your habit challenge this week.
Here's your challenge. Choose one habit from today and do it every day for 7 days. Just one. That's it.
You don't need motivation. You just need to show up. And if you miss a day, that's okay. Just restart. No shame, no guilt, no giving up.
Remember, fluency doesn't happen because you study once for 2 hours. It happens when you practice for 2 minutes every day.
And next week, we'll help you take that habit even further. We're talking about how to start natural small talk in English, even if you usually freeze or go blank.
So don't worry about being perfect. Focus on being consistent. That's what changes everything.
We'll see you in the next one.